Welcome to episode 27. This week we've got Palace drop-in, Supreme, and also some low Jordans. So before we get on to this week's drops, I've got some bad news. I wanted to show you the denims and unbox them, however, they cancelled on me. Now they said they were out of stock. I find that hard to believe because I did check them out just before the drop time because they dropped early. But anyway, we live, we move on, and there's actually another denim drop coming that you'll probably see in the next live cop video. However, a few things have come in, and first and foremost, I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts that I got from Supreme, and that's the Wolf t-shirt because as you know, I got that for a personal. So straight to the body it goes. It's a nice fit and actually a really nice design. Then we also got the beanie with the Supreme and the logo below it. We did get the jumper in this, but I currently can't find it. I don't know where I've put it. I think it's downstairs potentially in a load of other posts, but it just looks like this all over the jumper. It did come in. Do you know what? I actually put these on eBay straight away because there was some pound listings and I had loads of viewers and I thought, great. I started the bid pretty high and I thought they're gonna sell. Perfect. But then I got basically done because someone sorted to come and pick something up off me and we didn't do it through eBay. eBay looked at it, they saw it, and they basically said, that's it, we're giving you a sanction, we're blocking you for 5 days. Anyway, so I couldn't quick sell them. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Do I hold it? Do I sell? Who knows? Now, a pair of shoes that I did get, and I've been doing this quite a bit recently with certain shoes, and what I've been doing is going onto some Facebook groups and seeing, are there any local steals or are there any shoes that are either below retail or just a bit above or below market price? And ones that I did get were the Utility Blacks. These are in a size 8.5 UK. They're brand new with the box. The box isn't beat or anything like that. And basically I got these for £230. These are actually 250 retail, and at the minute on StockX the lowest ask after buying and fees is around 315 quid. So I think I can easily flip these for about 275, 300. And this is the thing, you don't have to bot in order to secure pairs, and I'm going to show you that even in this episode. So let's get on to the first drop, and the first drop is Palace. Palace are basically releasing a very clean Tri-Ferg t-shirt. They haven't done this for a while, so a lot of people are going a bit hyped for this, and a lot of people are wanting it for a personal. Now it is for charity, so I'm not going to personally go for it to sell. I'm going to go for it so I can get a personal for me and my friend Eddie, who you know from the podcast. I'm going to run his profile as well. Now basically what I'm going to do with my profiles is I'm going to put down only one checkout on Kodai, and also as soon as one hits, I'm going to stop running. So we're going to go for only 2 of the colorways. One of them is the baby blue colorway and the other one is the green, and that's because they're the ones that we both like. So let's see what happens. As you know, it's a Shopify site, so it's capturing all that jazz. Not only that, but Shopify has been throttling proxies recently, which basically means they either slow them down or they get anti-bot protection. But let's see what happens. At least let me cop my personal. And luckily I was able to get my personal thanks to Kodai and Release Proxies. Now you would have seen that on the initial drop I got detected by anti-bot. I don't know why. Is that a Kodai issue? Is that a proxy issue? I'm unsure because I was still able to hit with the same proxies, the same delays. I didn't change anything. Maybe at the start Shopify or Palace increased their bot protection and then bring them down. I don't know. Again, I was running for Eddie, but then Eddie gave me a message and said, don't worry, I've already hit my personal. So I stopped tasks from there. And now we move on to Supreme. Now, there was rumors that Supreme was going to be dropping the North Face collaboration, and I need one of those jackets that have been going around, those fur puffers. I really want one. I was getting really excited. I started to sort out all my one clicks, and then boom, they basically said, we're not dropping it, or someone got it wrong. Instead, they're dropping a stool and a backpack. Now, the backpack's quite high retail, but it's very clean. It's a very nice design and really easy for people to use. And the stool, for some reason, I think they're just pretty cool. It's like one of those ones in the shop that you get to reach up and get some stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a couple of each. I'm gonna see what happens. Not only that, but a one-click company got in touch with me and said, Josh, do you wanna try out these one-clicks? And that was Lone Wolf Gmails. And I thought, what the heck? Let's go for it. Let's try it. At least we can basically sell them for just above retail. We're not going to brick the market this week, are we, people? So I'm not going to be selling them on StockX because, as you know, they're going to be going for below retail within a week. So let's see what happens. I'm going to be running both Kodai and Cyber. So I was able to hit 3 backpacks and 2 stools. I got the black backpacks and red stools because I think they're just classic colorways. So a massive thanks to RootLabz and also to Rampage Proxies, who helped me get really effortless through very fast. And of course, something weird was going on as it goes on this. If you noticed, Cyber got one clicks. However, Kodai didn't. This has happened to me a couple of times with one clicks. Now, I don't know if for some reason I'm loading the proxies wrong inside of the capture boxes or something for Kodai. But anytime I've got a Gmail that on AYCD said I've got one clicks, I don't get it in Kodai. But I do get it in Cyber. I'm going to keep on testing it out because as soon as the BOGO comes or as soon as the TNF comes, at least I'll know the kind of combination I need to run for maximum hits. And that might have to be Cyber going forward. I don't know. It might be my fault. I'm unsure. And now we move on to the Jordan segment. Now we've got these low Jordans basically releasing in the grey colorway, and you can actually see some behind me here because there has been a release before. These are kind of the poor man Dior's, so a lot of people are going hard for these. Now I'm not going to show you basically me running in the morning for the Foot Locker drop. I was running Ganesh, Kodai and RootLabz. I was able to get through the queue, but by the time I did it, it was sold out. Not only that, but my PC basically crashed because I was running too many tasks, over 2,000 in total, and basically I had to just turn off the PC and then that corrupted the file. However, I did go out and I'd done something called looping. I don't know what this is, I'm an old man, but the Flex Workshop guys have kind of told me about all of this. But anyway, what I did was I work near Soho and I thought, do you know what? I want to try and get a load of these pairs because they're very profitable. I'm going to go to all the different JDs, all the different Foot Lockers, and I'm going to see how many I can get actually in store. And I was able to get around 15 pairs just in Oxford Street. And not only that, but I was able to make a connection with someone in my local JD. I've done a bit of filming on that, so let's have a look what I was able to do. I'm currently in my car and basically I've had one of my in-store guys tell me that there's a few bits that have come in that I'll be interested in. I've got a couple of these people that basically give me a message if they see anything that they think I'm gonna like. I'll come in, grab some pairs, and obviously I'll sort them out for helping me out for getting some bits. So let's see what he's got. I'm not gonna film me going in, and I'm not gonna film me with the guy or anything like that because it's a bit out of order for him. I want to try and keep him, you know, separate and keep him low, etc. So once I've got it, I'll put all the stuff in the boot and then I'll show you everything that I've picked up. Alright, so we've got 9 pairs in total. We've got some of the lows, some of the mid Chicagos and these new mid greys. So I was able to pick up a few. Hopefully I'll go back later today, pick up a few more. So as you can see, I was able to get a load of mids, lows, and the mids are in some really good sizes, size 7s, 8s, 9s, etc. And they're just going up and up and up. And now I've got that connection in store and that person that'll always keep in touch with me and tell me what stock is coming. A massive shout out to all the Flex Workshop gang, apart from NMD. because it's NMD, for giving me tips for going around the different stores, making connections, etc. And then lastly, before we kind of end today's episode, another shout out to Flex Workshop. So I woke up at 6 a.m. and this was today, this morning. And basically I was just having my coffee, getting ready to go for my first meeting. I have very early meetings, I know. And all of a sudden I see a ping from Flex Workshop saying JD Sports has restocked again the Chicago White Heels. So what did I do? I loaded up MBot and basically straight away I was hitting time and time again. This is as well thanks to MarsProxies. They got me through the queue very, very easily and very, very seamlessly. Now what I did notice was Flex Workshop's monitor was a good 8-9 minutes quicker than any other monitor that I saw ping. So that meant I had a load of time to check out. Now you've only seen one checkout on MBot, and that's because it was too early for me to record and I was a bit, tired, so I weren't really thinking about it. However, I was able to get between 10 and 12 pairs. There has been a couple of cancellations. However, around 9 of those pairs have stuck. So I should be getting a load more white heels coming in, and I only went for size 7 and 7.5 because currently they are the money sizes. So all in all, not a bad week. It would have been bad if I only botted, but because I was doing that whole looping thing, basically it was a good week. I want to give a massive shout out to some people that have helped me over this week secure loads of these pairs. Of course, Flex Workshop, a massive shout out to MarsProxies, Release Proxies and Rampage. All of them got me through where I needed to be. And lastly, a massive shout out to RootLabz. You may have seen on my Twitter that I've currently joined, or I've just joined, the staff team. This isn't something for me as a job. I'm not getting paid or anything like that. It's nothing to do with that. It's just solidifying a partnership and solidifying me being part of that RootLabz family. And not only this, but coming up, the podcast episode is going to be aired in around 2 to 3 days. I would recommend you go follow me on Instagram because there might be some stuff being announced over there that will be good for you guys. Anyway, thank you very much for allowing me to have your attention. How did you do this week? Put the comments down below. And as always, be lucky.